Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and this is a Project Life process video using two collections from Pretty Little Studio. I'm going to use Goosebumps, which is a Halloween collection from Pretty Little Studio, and I didn't get too many items from this collection, even though it's so freaking beautiful, because my girls never really dressed up in spooky stuff. I don't really decorate my house. I don't carve pumpkins that often. This is from 2018, and I didn't carve pumpkins last year, but I did this year, so we'll see. I also have other items from Oakley Avenue and Feels Like Fall, and I also have a few items from Marigold, which is a very old collection from Pretty Little Studio, but it has colors that go with these two collections, and they actually, the styles of these collections is very different, but they all kind of match and work together. So that's one thing that I love about Pretty Little Studio. They older things like work together. It sucks when you get a product and you can't mix it up with other things. And I love those stencil cards. They're from Oakley Avenue. They're not available in the shop anymore, but they do have other likes like them from other collections, at least I think so. And I'm gonna leave the hearts of that card on the right open, that way you can peek into the next week, and next week I get to use that card too, so I only use one card for there. And I'm also going to use a few papers, and I'm going to cut them a little less than 3x4. And I love to get the 6x4 paper packs. They're perfect for Project Life, and maybe even if you do traveler's notebooks, you can use them for that too. But of course I do Project Life, so this is the size that works for me. They also have 6x6 and 8x8, and now they have 12x12, which is great for the people who do layouts. These alphas are just really old. I think they're from Amy Tangerine. They're thickers that I got at Tuesday morning forever ago. And I'm going to use one of those Marigold labels to stamp the dates. And I didn't realize that I didn't think I had any labels from these collections, but I actually have labels from both Goosebumps and Feels Like Fall. I just didn't look through my things that well. The first thing I went to was the cards and the papers, and those little circles on the title card, those are scraps that I cut with my Lawn Fawn die. And I don't need the whole label, so I'm just gonna cut a little bit. You can also use these to layer or write your journaling or things like that. And I didn't have a washi picked for this kit, so I stepped out real quick and grabbed a few washi tape rolls that would work with this. And I'm using my Tombow Mono Adhesive Plus to glue everything together. I am obsessed with this adhesive. It's really strong though, so if you're the kind of person that changes their mind whenever they're scrapping, maybe this glue is not for you, but I recommend that you at least try it because it's so strong. And I got those puffy ghost bats and pumpkin stickers. I saw them in a photo that Serena B showed, and they are from Target. They are in the greeting cards sections. I kept looking at them in the dollar section, but then I stalked her a little bit and read that they were in the greeting card section. And I don't make too many Halloween projects, and I thought that I would use them all in this spread. Of course I didn't use them all because there are a lot of them, but I used quite a few. And at first I planned to do some journaling underneath that card, but I just went with my usual number and journaling method that you will see pretty soon. So I just added a cluster of little embellishments on the bottom, some washi tape, some word stickers from Goosebumps, and I love Pretty Little Studio little word stickers so much. I honestly think they're the best. And I'm gonna use that spider web pattern paper to put behind that fall love. And of course I have to add more of these. That turns out so cute. It's so simple though. It looks really cute. And I love those leaves. They are from Feels Like Fall. And even the packaging of these collections you can use as journaling cards, or I also use them to with my dies and punches to make little things to layer, like that little heart. And of course I'm gonna add a tiny bit of washi and a little word sticker. This is why I don't stress about open space in photos. It's a great opportunity to either do a little cluster, to stamp, to write your journaling. And it says, let's cuddle. That's my little one making a silly face. And I made these ones for my Christmas tree. I have a Harry Potter Christmas tree that I started working on October because I knew that it would take a long time to make a bunch of items, and I made them with chopsticks, hot glue gun, beads, a little skeleton that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just cut it apart, and I am so proud of myself with those ones, and they were so fun to make and easy too. And my girls also made a few. That one with the crystal, I think it's from my oldest. And that is a mug that I recently got last year. Well, recently in that photo. In last year, and it's my favorite mug. And I just borrowed Magic Cauldron. It's an Amortentia like potion. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you know what that is. For those of you who not, Amortentia, however you pronounce it, it's a love potion that makes you kind of crazy. And this is my little niece. I like to steal photos from my sister, and I have an older niece who's always taking beautiful selfies, and no one is printing those, so I might as well swipe them. I let them know though. I swipe them and I add them to my album, because you're not gonna be in your 60s and say, let's gather around the snapshot and look at these old pictures now, because they are gonna be gone. And this is the drawing that my daughter made. She was so excited about her costume, and I'm just gonna add a little heart and the number, because I'm gonna write the journaling below. And I'm gonna do this with a few photos, and then I'm gonna use 2 of the cards to journal. And I'm using my typewriter. For the record, my typewriter is awesome. I got it on eBay, and I bought the We Are Memory Keepers ribbon, the aqua one, because I thought it would be fun, you know, to type in color. That ribbon, it's a nightmare. I am starting to think that the reason that typewriter has a bad reputation is because of that crap ribbon. It like moves way too much. You have to keep rolling it. It's, oh god, whoever made it, hates typewriter and people who type. It's terrible. But I do like the color, but I don't know if it's worth the trouble because it kind of makes you hate typing. And they got one from Amazon that has red and black, which I might switch for Christmas and that sort of holiday. And I kept it super simple. I just used those mini ABC stickers with the numbers. Make sure you have 2 of each number. That way you can put one in the photo and one in the journaling. And I actually had to continue number 5 in the second card, so I had to borrow a blue one from a similar set. It was just a different color. And those words are from a freebie from last year. And what I love about Pretty Little Studio is that every month they have a different freebie, and if you spend more than $25, I think you get a freebie. And they're awesome. They're like really good quality products. And here I had to add them, all 3 of those. And I love that paper. I was using every tiny itty bitty scrap that I had. I might get it again. And I love this card, and I was planning to leave it just plain like that, but I felt like it needed a little something, so I used my Tombow dual brush pen and highlighted and circled the words that were relevant to us, like candy, costume, October 31st, things like that. And then I realized that I needed a few more circles, so I think that I circle beware or something like that. And at the beginning I was regretting it, but I actually like how it turned out. It just needed a little extra color. And this is how the whole thing looks out of the pocket, so you don't get glare. So now you get all the glare. But I'm gonna show you a close-up of my pages, and I hope you enjoyed this process video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your Halloween and you ate lots of candy. Even if you didn't go just trick-or-treating, you just wait until November 1st and you buy the candy. But thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.